Hi guys, this is your Blender buddy with a little tutorial. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make a pine tree, and there's several different ways to do this, but I'm just going to do one. It's just a real fast way using the sapling add-on that Blender already has. So the first thing you want to do is select a cube, press X to delete it. I might as well turn on the screencast keys so that you guys can see what I'm doing down there in the corner with my mouse. But anyway, the first thing I want to do is go add curve, add tree, and then over here under the add saplings we have a bunch of different settings. Bevel here gives you a setting that shows you more of a solid look at it. I usually turn it up to about 3, and then I put vector on auto, which seems to make the curves a little better. The shape, I go with conical or conical, however that you want to say that, and it gives more of that Christmas tree shape. And if we get right on here, it says scale. I like to scale this down so that we don't have a whole lot of base here. And then we'll roll the middle key or zoom in on it. And what I like to do after that is go into the branch splitting here. And I want to go with another level here. And actually, I would also like to the base size. I like to bring that down to about just Christmas tree size, closer to the ground where the snow might be down here. So right now we have a Christmas tree and the branches, and at this point now the only thing I'd like to do is maybe add some leaves to our Christmas tree. So I'm gonna, under settings for the sapling you have a thing called leaves, and that's how I got here. And I just click this show leaves, and see how big they are. They're more like regular leaves. But now in the pull this out so you can see in this leaf scale again. Under the leaf scale in the X direction, I'd like to turn this down. Do it the fast way. Actually, I like to go like 0.02 actually. So let's just do it like this, 0.02, and wait for it. And now what we got, if you look real close, there's a whole bunch of pine needles, or the closest thing. You can even go 0.15 here if you like, 0.15, and even make that X. I'm sorry, it's 0.015. I went the wrong way with that. 0.015, and just give it a weight, and now we have if we go hit 0 to go into the camera mode, we have actually a pretty nice looking Christmas tree. And that's basically it for getting your Christmas tree. What I'll do real fast is just add some color, and all I'm going to do is just use Blender's colors. I'm not going to do no UV coloring or nothing like this. This was, first of all, just a tutorial to show you how to actually make a Christmas tree. So what I'm going to do now is press the 1 key to get back into our orthographic view. And what I'd like to do is just give us a little bit of a background here. Just some type of background, so that when we render the tree we can actually see it with some color to the background. And if you hit Shift C, that'll put our cursor back on our center here. And I'm going to add a plane also, just to give it, something in the background so that you can see the tree a little better when the light shines down on it. And I might as well go ahead and give that plane a little bit of a color also. And what I'll do is I'm just going to give it a quick, like, dark, like a brownish, or we can do like let's pretend it's green, like grass maybe. But anyway, the first thing I'd like to do is give the tree trunk itself a color, and most Christmas trees are like almost a dark black color. So, and there's really no glare to them, so I'm going to make that pretty close to black. And now if we right click on the leaves, we can do the same thing, and I'm going to give them some color just in there somewhere, and I'm going to make it a darker green, something similar to a pine tree. You could go with any kind of green you want or whatever. I think I'll use that right there. And we should have saved this quite a while ago, because Blender has a tendency to crash, as well as I do. But let's go ahead and go File, Save As, and I'm just going to put this in my 2000. Actually, I don't think I even have a 2013 folder here yet. But so what I'm going to do is create a new directory, and I'm going to call it 2013, and I'm just going to go Files, and then I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and I'm going to just name our pine tree. So there we go. So now we have a Blender file of it. Save as Blender file, so that I press the A key to deselect, so that when I render this, we actually can see a tree. We're kind of far away, excuse my language there. But I'm going to pull this in a little closer, and maybe pull that defocus in a little closer, and then I'm going to hit 0 to get a little closer to our tree. I'm going to select our ground and hit S and then the X key to scale our landscaping out. And then I'm going to hit G and Y to move our landscape back a little further. And once again, I'm going to hit S to scale this to make this a little bigger. And once we're at this point here, the grass really don't have a reflection. We're going to pretend this is grass, but we'll get rid of that. We'll hit the A key to deselect that, to deselect the grass. And we're going to go ahead and render this again to see what our tree looks like. And right now it's a pretty thin looking, but in my opinion, it's a pretty decent looking pine tree. I'm just going to darken this up a little bit. Maybe our tree will show up a little better. And the other thing I might want to do is just add a little more brightness to our leaves on our tree here, so that it shows up a little better. So I'm going to render that. And for a quick little tutorial, that's the making of a pine tree. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you again. This is your Blender Buddy. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Okay, bye now.